You have something huge coming up, which is a documentary about P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Did he do it, right?
Yeah.
I know you've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it. And I'm the only one who's been vocal about this long before.
Puff was like, first he was amping him to get stopped. Then he was like, yo, when we gonna get the chance to, to kick it, like we could just hang out, nigga. We gotta kick it.
This is
Puff.
Okay.
He telling me we gotta kick it and shit. And he was like, yo, why don't we like go shopping or some shit? I mean, like I'll pay for it. And I was like,
see what we doing.
Goddamn.
My outfit look like
God playing. You annoying look like this. Watch change color when I lift my wrist. Listen, Motel 6, keep on them lights. Take a on the day her that night. She got a boyfriend, like 5, nigga.
I'm like, cool, I'm trying to be the same.
So these artists, they're getting ass because that's their ritual. That's their rite of passage to get to the next level.
They rape this. They rape this. Videotape it. Then when he in the meeting, they give him a shitty contract. They play the video of him getting by like 3.
Chris Brown has finally broken his long silence. After staying quiet for years, what he is now saying in court has sent shockwaves through the entire music industry. Chris is opening up about past experiences connected to his interactions with powerful music executive Diddy. These are not minor claims or casual remarks. The statements he's making have left industry insiders uneasy and unsettled. As these revelations come to light, serious questions are being raised about Diddy's power, influence, and what may have been happening behind closed doors. One thing is clear, this moment could force the industry to rethink how power and accountability truly operate.
Yeah, we get into the office, so we do the performance, like we nervous, but we just do the shit, boom, alright. He said, yeah, I like this cool. I don't like this light skinned nigga up there. This little nigga over here, fuck down. I am home. I said, that's just melted in that goddamn office at 12. I said, look, I mean, fucked up.
And you're 12 years old.
Yeah. But
so, look, I gotta ask.
Yeah.
Your partner was dark skinned? I mean, I gotta
According to Chris, Diddy's influence went far beyond his professional career and extended into his personal decision-making as well. What once appeared to be mentorship and guidance now feels very different in hindsight. Chris claims that this influence slowly turned into pressure, where choices were quietly pushed in directions that benefited Diddy more than himself. Instead of feeling supported as an independent artist, Chris says he felt controlled and restricted. What the industry praised as strong leadership, he now describes as calculated control, one that left a lasting impact on his life.
P. Diddy and Meek Mill and all these guys. So what is that all about?
Because deep, bro.
Diddy might be out of here, huh? I think Diddy's out of here.
Meaning like jail?
Nah, jail would be crazy, but I think like career-wise.
Canceled officially? Done?
Yeah, I think it's over.
I think there's a difference between being canceled and
being a criminal.
Yeah, it's a big difference, right? Because I don't know if R. Kelly got canceled.
They keep canceling me for raping.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird. And I'm tired of
but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and I'm tired of people going.
I don't think it's canceling.
People keep going like, there's smoke and there's fire. No, the house is burnt down, bro. Diddy is that guy.
Yeah.
Like everybody from Cassidy to the stories to the guy that just did the, he went to court and he's suing him and Lil Rod. And it's like, bro, there's a lot of information out there that's not good from his security guy that was Michael Jackson's security, that was the first guy in the scene when Mike died, to allegedly they're saying Diddy shot some dude and left and they just basically cleaned it up for him. It's like, bro, there's a lot of nefarious. How much stuff is gonna come out with Diddy and Meek Mills? And bro, it's so crazy too. You guys know this. The moment somebody's like, man, he's done some from that moment on, every time you see a video and they just turn, you're like, oh, he's gay, dude.
What are the actual facts of the story? Like, you've done some content on this. What do you actually know?
I don't know that much. I just know that there's like a lot of accusations. There's some I guess Me Too-esque stuff. Obviously, there's stuff with Cassie. Maybe other people coming out. And but that being said, I think he just won a lawsuit with his like liquor company. So that he was at a, I don't know if that's even public, but Rumors on the street. He just won
He settles racism lawsuit against.
Yeah, it might be even for like a couple billion or something like that.
Oh, shit.
So he basically just got to stay out of jail. And then he can go off into the sunset.
Well, he settled with Cassie in like a minute, and that was his girl for like a decade or so.
I don't know if he settled with her in a minute. Like, in order for that information to hit the blogs, they're probably going back and forth for a while, and then he's not paying.
And they're like, I'm talking.
Well, I'm going to talk. And then they're like, no, you're not.
Okay.
And then she did, and now
30 million.
Yeah.
Just to be like, shh.
Within 24 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. She went public.
Wow.
Not even 24 hours. And then she came back and she said, we were able to settle things out, or I don't know what the words was she used. But, you know, I'm all these other things that's going on with the guys and Meek Mill. Who called them out, by the way? Forget about Tate, but which rapper was it that went after... is it 50 that he has a problem? Who is the person that always goes after?
Well, 50 is always going after. 50 is the man. But 50 is, and if you're on 50's bad side, bro, God bless you, man. May God protect you, because he is not letting that foot off your neck ever.
Yeah, with Floyd, Ja Rule, Floyd Mayweather, he does not play games, bro.
Also, one of the most charismatic dudes I've ever met.
No shit. So 50's developing a documentary on Diddy allegations, vows to donate proceeds.
Wow.
Sexual assault. Can you hold it? When is this?
Dude, this guy's a troll.
This guy, no, he is unstoppable, man.
Yo. This guy. I remember when he was doing the stuff with Mayweather. It's like, here, you know, put the alphabet. I wanted to read a book.
One page from a Harry Potter book. Yeah. He was like, I'll donate 100, 500,000.
And they were both New Yorkers. They were best friends, though. They were best friends too. Like,
what was
really
the falling out?
Like, that's his business, man. I'll let him explain that to you. But like, they were really close. So that's, I think,
is it a public story or no?
I don't know exactly. I don't know. I know he talked to me about something, but I let him share his business.
Yeah, to me, there's a part about 50 that gives me a man's man vibe,
bro. He is.
You know, that's the vibe I get from him, and even the way he edifies Eminem. You just gotta love the way he edifies Eminem. You know,
just a lot of respect. A loyal dude who really understands people from a young age. From a very young age, understood social dynamics. Like, he told me, he was like, yeah, when I was like 12 or 13, I was raised by like old heads, and I was just observing them. You don't get to talk a lot when you're with the old dudes. You just kind of watch them, the power dynamics, watch how things work. Man, he told me some crazy story. I don't know if I can share, but I don't think he would be upset. He told me some story about, like, you know, when he first got out of prison or something like that. Like, he had like a crew of guys, and, you know, he went from being the dude, you know, on the block to potentially being lower now, because other dudes rise when you get locked up. But he still had his crew, so he was getting paid whatever he was getting paid to be part of the organization. And he said in the beginning, he started taking all the money that he was making, all the money that he was getting paid, not in the beginning, after he got out, and he would pay it to his guys, so his guys wouldn't think that he wasn't still the man. So he's making zero, right? But his guys, he still needed them to realize, yo, he still got it like that. And he just understood at a very, like, basic, primal human level what he needed to maintain the loyalty, the hierarchy, and the power position. I'm like, you're like 17 at this fucking time? How the fuck do you understand that? So it's no surprise to me when I see him thriving in these different industries, but also, like, not at all sacrificing who he is. Like, he's still a wild dude on the internet and in Hollywood producing films. Like, he can really kind of say whatever he wants. It's quite impressive. I told him the first time I saw him, I was like, bro, what do you have on all these dudes in Hollywood?
Yeah.
And he's like, man, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Dude, he's that guy.
But listen, to me, it stops with Diddy at the Tupac story. That's where it stops for me, because you know, you go down the rabbit hole and you're just curious about a topic and a story. You keep going down, and then you bring detectives and you're talking to guys that were involved, and eventually, like, yeah, no. And I was a kid, 3 days, I would say, in high school was like days that I was startled, confused, in pain, hurt, Magic getting AIDS when he came out and did the HIV positive interview.
Yeah.
You know, it was Michael retiring and he's stepping away from the game, and it was Tupac getting killed.
Yeah.
Those 3 days were the days where it's like, you know, you, as a kid, you follow those stories. And I think, I don't know, a lot of people have Diddy's influence behind Tupac and Biggie, but I'm convinced guys like 50 probably have. I'm convinced the people that have the actual facts and influence on who was behind it, but for whatever reason, they're not coming up.
That's the thing I always said. I was like, listen, if 50 don't like you, there's a reason. If 50 is out here not liking you, there is a reason.
He's not just waking up going to hell with this guy.
Yeah. Like,
well, you saw that. You know what I mean? And by the way, and you saw the interview where they were interviewing 50, and he's like, it's a podcast, and he's like, this dude during a podcast with 50, and Diddy was like, yeah, daddy, let's go shopping, and he's like, what the are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm not gonna let another man take me
shopping. What are you talking about? And like, he just doesn't play these games. He just is upfront and honest, and he doesn't play. But that's a really good point.
50 don't like you, man. I'm looking into it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm looking into it.
Is this it? Is this when he said that?
Yeah.
I looked at him like, what you just said? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out. No, dude, take me. That's what a guy says to a girl.
I asked 50 about that, and he said you did the same thing to him. You asked him to take him shopping.
Yeah.
I thought he needed some clothes.
He told me to take.
Yeah, no, we're good.
We're good.
Yeah, that's a good response.
Schultz, you know, someone that made a cameo in that video right there was your guy, Charlamagne. I know you've done a ton of content with him. I think you guys did some content recently when you asked him about the Diddy allegations.
Yeah.
How'd that conversation go with Charlamagne? What are your thoughts on him?
Oh, I mean, Charlamagne's the GOAT, man. Charlamagne's the GOAT. We've been doing Brilliant Idiots, a podcast, for over like 10 years now, maybe 11, 12, I don't even know. But yeah, he's just the man. He's just the man. To be able to like maintain, being at the top is hard. And to maintain your spot at the top for over a decade. Oh no, even longer. I forget exactly how long Breakfast Club's been doing. And people don't even realize, like, growing up in New York, when we were growing up, it was Hot 97 was
man.
This is all everybody listened to. So he comes in, some guy from fucking South Carolina comes in and goes on the competing network that's not even competing. It would be like, what is the minor league team for the Yankees, the one that plays in Staten Island or whatever?
Nobody even knows.
There's a team there's like the AAA team, whatever. It would be if that team ends up replacing the
Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders, some shit.
Yeah. Whatever.
Like, that's literally how much of a leap they made.
It was, and now Hot 97 is obsolete.
Straight up.
And I mean, you look at like what's the fact that you guys don't even know it. Like, this was the radio
Hot 97 every day. That's my word. Come on, bro.
Yeah. Who was it? Who was the?
Everybody and their mother was on
Flex, Angie Martinez, Star and Buck Wild. I mean, it was just.
And they would have like Jay-Z. Everybody would go in there, promote, talk, crap, drive with that whole beef. It was insane. It was unbelievable. And the music that they played was absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. They played all the hot stuff.
Let's see what we're doing. Goddamn. My outfit look like you know another that fit like this. Watch change color when I lift my wrist. Listen, Motel 6, keep on them lights. Take a bitch on the break, fuck her at night. She got a boyfriend, let's buy it, nigga. I'm like, cool, I'm trying to be the side.
Chris Brown stepping forward is more than just another trending headline. It may represent a major turning point for the entire music industry. This situation goes beyond a personal dispute and touches on years of silence, imbalance, and unspoken power dynamics. What makes the moment even more complex is Chris's own controversial past, an incident that permanently altered his public image. As new details continue to emerge, many are beginning to question whether unseen pressure behind the scenes played a larger role in shaping the defining moments of his career.
Yo, we still here. We still doing it. Let's keep it going, brother. Happy to be here.
Hey, I had to bring you back, man. The people love you, man. So, it's only right to bring you back. But I want to get right into it, right? Why do you think Diddy haven't been indicted yet?
Listen here, bro. It's a term in the legal field that you could indict a ham sandwich. But the Southern District of New York has a 98.2 conviction rate. All right, for those who don't know, if you got 100 people, only 1.28 or something like that, 1.8. Only 1.8 has won against them. So now, what they do, they already got the witnesses, they already got the people, because let me just say something. With the trafficking thing, it only takes one witness to convince the jury. One witness. And we know who that witness is going to be. Cassie. She filed a civil suit against him. So it only takes one, in this trafficking charge, it only takes one witness. Now we got other people like Jonathan Odie, who was one of the workers, that he gave a testimony, or he gave some information to some agents that he was working, doing acts with Cassie, cross states, going back and forth, this, that, and the third. So it only takes one witness. So now, the reason they haven't went after for him, because there's more to get into. It's more to get into. It's not only trafficking, it's the alleged, the guns, the alleged drugs. And I'm saying alleged because they haven't came out with any formal charges yet. But when they come out with some charges, bruh, and you hit it, the Southern District of New York do not play. And people don't play with them. So I don't understand why this stuff ever even got to this point, but it is what it is. It is what it is, bro. The reason they haven't came down and got him yet, they going through his taxes. You hear what he said? They had all the people that he did business with. That they're gonna go through everything that he did with a fine-tooth comb. And when they set that and they get what they call discovery to his lawyers, he either say, I'm gonna take the time, because if he go to court with it, 9 times out of 10, he gonna spend the rest of his life behind bars. So the reason they haven't did it at this point, it's a lot of paperwork, bro. They got a lot of people working different angles. They got the drug angle. They got the tax angle. They got the, what else? They say the drugs, the tax, and then they got the guns that were found. They got to do a trace on the guns that they were found in the house. And then if you got 250 cameras, there's a lot of footage that them agents got to go through. So they got a lot of work to do, bro. They got a lot of work. What they took, how many years to indict Keefe D? They took a lot of years to indict Keefe D. And now he's sitting in jail. So they got a lot of work to do, bro. And it ain't gonna happen overnight. So I would think that probably in the next two months or so, he might be looking at something, bro.
And you said that Diddy, he got over 250 cameras?
He had over 200, they found over 250 cameras in his house, man.
Damn.
Allegedly. That's what they were saying.
So you do believe that Diddy is going to prison?
Oh, he going to jail, bro. And yo, and I don't wish jail on nobody, on a for real. I don't wish jail on nobody. You understand? But they already got their star witness. And you only, for one charge, for the sex trafficking, you only need one witness. One witness. That's crazy. I don't believe R. Kelly. You see what they did to R. Kelly? He went to jail for sex trafficking. He
He was dating those girls. Those girls was living at his house. Those girls was going back and forth with him willfully. How the hell did he get trapped? And Diddy don't. Based on Cassie.
Sources close to the situation say Chris is describing an environment driven by pressure, control, and unhealthy expectations. According to his account, the atmosphere surrounding Diddy's influence was emotionally draining and filled with questionable decisions. While Chris continues to take responsibility for his own mistakes, he now points to a deeper layer, suggesting that constant stress and manipulation may have pushed him towards some of the darkest periods of his life. These allegations go far beyond business. They paint a disturbing picture of influence and control.